Leo, welcome to your March 2024 reading. My name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. I am going to go through your reading here. Let's start right away. We have here the peacock. Well, it's actually the peacock's tail. And when we pull this oracle card, you're either being advised or perhaps you're coming into this realization yourself that there is something you're trying to manifest here with a very black and white way of thinking. You have one way of doing something, and the peacock's tail beckons us to broaden our minds and approach it more colorfully, differently, perhaps out of the box. Like I said, this might be a realization that you yourself come to this month. You do have the Four of Pentacles, which is you loosening your grip on something. And it could very well be that very black and white, one-way way of thinking. You do have the Eight of Swords. And this probably, honestly, the black and white way of thinking probably made you feel like there was only one way to do something. And it had you at a standstill, perhaps with one of your goals or manifestations. But look what this gives birth to, Leo. You have the Empress and you have Temperance. You have the Alchemist and you have Abundance. They came out together, right side up. Major Arcana. Whatever it is you're trying to birth is big. So I think trying to broaden the way you're doing it is probably a good idea. You have here the Five of Wands. So you are, with the Five of Wands, it could be a competitive thing you're trying to do. Perhaps what you're trying to do is very competitive in general. If it's professional, it might be a very competitive workplace. Maybe there's a lot of people trying to do what you're doing. You do have here the Knight of Swords, and it's sideways, and the Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving knight, right? But you have a choice whether to do this or not, and you're very careful about changing how you do things. And I don't think that's bad. I just think that it's actually quite smart, because you don't want to jump into something simply because you have an idea. You want to kind of weigh it and see how it works out. But this gives birth to the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Wheel of Fortune is a change of luck, and you have 3 major arcana in a row here, all positive, by the way. Here at the end of the month, let's look. Another one, you have the Star, Aquarian energy. So like I say in all your readings, the Pluto and Aquarius thing could be hitting you in a very positive way, or you could have Aquarius highly aspected in your chart. And if none of that is true, your hopes and dreams are alive. My God, look at all this major arcana. You have the Knight of Wands. And what's interesting? The Knight of Wands is right here in this row of being unsure of how to do it. You have this feeling of being trapped. I don't know if trapped is the right word, but stuck. Not knowing whether to just take off on your horse and go full speed into this and this non-action. So there might be a portion of this month where you're just mulling everything over. But you have the Eight of Pentacles closing out your month, and that is hard work. And it's right next to these 3 major arcana. So you're working on something here. I mean, that much is extremely clear. You're loosening your grip. It's a competitive environment that you're trying to be successful at, but your hopes and dreams, the Star is success. I don't know how many times I can tell you, Leo, that you're doing really well. I don't know whose reading this is, but whoever's it is, it's a very good omen. Now here in the warnings, interestingly enough, you do have the sign of Leo. You have strength. But I do think that this is the universe warning you to be strong. Do not forget about who you are. Don't forget who you are in this situation. Don't forget about your long-term success. Don't forget about the big picture. You do have here Justice in reverse, and you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, right? So remember when I said you closed out your month here with the Eight of Pentacles, don't stop doing that. there might be a temptation to not work on what you're supposed to work on. And you know, this is Libran energy, but I do think it's balance. And I think that you need to find balance in your life between what the goal you're trying to attain and the rest of your life, whatever's going on in the rest of your life. So balance is definitely in the warning. You need to find more balance here. And here in the blessings, it looks like you do end up collaborating with someone or getting help in some way. This could be an actual partnership, or like I know people that use, oh God, there's so many examples I could use, but somebody uses Google for certain things. That would be a collaboration. A Google representative helps them get seen with their website or whatever. This could be someone in the field that you're in, sort of throwing a tip at you or something useful. And the indecision is gone, or the crossroads is gone, or the not knowing is gone, and the waiting is over. And these are blessings that are available to you here, Leo. Let's clarify a little bit here. Show me the beginning of the month for Leo. Beginning of the month for Leo, please. Beginning of the month for Leo. Beginning of the month for Leo. Beginning of the month for Leo. Now you see why I use warp speed, don't you, Leo? Let's see. Yeah, the beginning of the month here, you may be, it's right with the Eight of Swords energy of you feeling stuck. There may be a period of time at the beginning of the month where you feel inactive. You don't feel active enough towards your goal. There's something, it could be anything. We all have months like that, right? Or weeks like that, or days like that. But there is something stopping you from working as hard as you'd like to work and stepping into that Queen of Wands energy. And you have mid-month with this Knight. And this is also coming in sideways. And it's the Hermit. And the Hermit does carry the star with him. You know, it's Virgo energy, but, the bottom line is they're both coming in sideways. So you might vacillate between trying to think up certain things about how to attain this goal and taking action, which is actually quite smart. Show me the end of the month for Leo. The end of the month for Leo. The end of the month for Leo. You have the World. Closing out a cycle. God, your readings are always so good. Let's see at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, you might be, there might be part of this month, Leo, where you're choosing to, not work on your goals, but you are being offered something here, and I would take it seriously. You might be freaking tired. You might be tired of trying to balance everything in your life, but you are the magician. Magician energy is beautiful energy. It is the energy of the person who can manifest. You could manifest anything you want in this, and you have the Tower. So you might be, going through a time where things have to break down before they can build up. The Tower is a point of clearing. It definitely clears, but here you have the Fool starting off on a new path, extremely strong, I might add. Beautiful energy as usual, Leo. Let's see. I'm a Leo rising, but damn, this never resonates with me. So I wish it did. 1, 2, 3, Leo, March. Major challenges to overcome. I don't know about major, but I think that you have some challenges to overcome this month, okay? Things that may seem major to you in the moment, but I don't think that you're going to need to climb too many mountains here for Leo. You have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening. And with this Fool energy, I would say that is true. Remember who you are. And my God, look, right under this, you have the Death card. Pluto energy, Scorpio energy, rebirth. Something is dying and something else is being born. Don't forget who you are. I hope this helped. I will see you next time. Big hugs. Remember, no black and white thinking. Think outside the box. Namaste.